Hello, welcome. This is me, Chauncey, VID00006, Dynamic School Leadership, Human, Physical, and Technology Resource Development, and High Performance Organizations. The quote to start this presentation is from John Goodlad. John Goodlad is an educational researcher and theorist. His theories go all over to try to improve school climates and different types of things that's going on in the school. His theories have improved the schools tremendously. And the quote says, "The way to improve education is through a healthy environment at each school." So today's topic, I'm going to focus on school climate. Dr. Please should be proud to use a quote. We have a problem. The school that I use, looking at the teachers' working condition survey in North Carolina, numbers have dropped by double digits when talking about school climate. And the area that I really paid close attention to was teachers do not feel that school administrators consistently enforce school rules for conduct. Miscommunication. That's why I think that's probably the main source of why they have so much problems in the school, as far as we're talking about teachers do not feel the administrators have their back, so to speak, because the administrators probably are doing their job, but they're not conveying it to the teachers. That's where the problem lies. Just for example, if a child, commits a violation, and the teacher doesn't know what happened to the student, the teacher probably will feel that nothing's going on. So therefore, if the principals make sure that they tell the teachers what's going on, the teacher will feel better, to reduce this number tremendously. What can we do? What kind of game plan we can have? I have 6 steps that can help change the school climate. The first one is the administrators will meet with the administration team. The administration will review discrepancies on consequences for same committed violations, meaning that they will look at each violation carefully. The administrator will look at each violation carefully, make sure that the violation met the crime fits the consequence. Just make sure that whatever we do, everybody's doing the same thing. Because if everybody's not doing the same thing, the teachers will feel like we're not on the same page. The parents will feel the same way, and then we have a problem. But if the administrator look at the discipline plan and make sure that each violation is treated the same way, we'll be able to better. I think the school climate will improve. Also, the administrator will review discipline policy with the team. So his administration team, they meet, just go over they will just go over the discipline policy again and make sure they know if they do this, they do that. This is what's going to happen to them. So make sure that everything is going and everybody's on the same page. The administrator tells the team what is a must. Like I said earlier, it's a must that the administrator tells the teacher what is going on. Through email, through putting a note in the box, even having a little short meeting with them after school. Just as long as the teacher knows what's going on, I think that'll help change that little thing eventually tremendously. Have a professional development with the staff. Administrator addresses the problem with the school climate. The administrator stands up in front of the faculty and staff and says, we have a problem. We have a problem with our school climate. We've met as an administration team. This is what we laid out, and we want to make sure that we address the problem. And just tell the teachers what plan of course of action you plan to do to make sure that this problem won't happen again. Just review the discipline policy with the teachers. Just make sure they know what's going on. They won't be writing up unnecessary referrals. So kids won't be getting written up for anything. Make sure they know discipline policy, and if it's 3 chances or 2 chances, however it may be, just make sure they're following discipline policy closely as well. Pass the questionnaire box around. Some teachers might not feel comfortable asking questions, and by passing the questionnaire box around, they can put questions in. The administration team will answer the questions, and then that's how they'll do that during that meeting. Meet separately with new teachers and teachers that are new to the school, just to make sure they know that we have your back. That whatever you need from us, tell us. We're here for you. Also, just let them know that they are new to the school, and the students probably would test them a little bit more than they would a teacher that's been there longer. So just want to let them know that, and just make sure they follow this discipline policy. And they need help, that that will be there for them. The mentor will be there for them. meet with the PTO, SIT team, and stakeholders. Review the discipline policy with them so they will know what's going on. Once we get the community involved, I feel like everything will be a whole lot better. Inform them how the school climate is going to change. Just talk about what happened in the administration team meeting, what happened during the professional development with the teachers. You should develop a plan within those two and present it to them and let them know what's going on, so they'll be aware of the school climate and what they can do on their end to help school climate. Inform the community by PTO hosting a spaghetti dinner. Most 9 out of 10 times, if we have food, people will come. So by them having a spaghetti dinner, hopefully that we'll get numbers out of parents. They'll come and learn more about school climate. Also, since it's the end of the school, beginning of the school year, when the students came to pick up their schedules, just put a flyer with the schedule so the parents will know, hey, August 21st we're having a back to school bash and we're having spaghetti. So when the parents come, you do the same thing that you did with teachers. Pass the question box around. Some parents won't feel comfortable raising their hand, asking questions. Therefore, you can pass the box around, ask a few questions out of the box. The administrator will be up front. Just let them know. Just talk to them what they talked about in the SIT team meeting with the PTO and the stakeholders. What we talked about with the administration team. What we talked about with the teachers. Just to let the parents know what's going on in the schools, and so they will know that we're definitely trying to change the school climate. Answer questions from the box. You won't answer too many questions. I say about 20. Just answer 20 questions from the box. Unanswered questions, we tell the parents that we'll be sending home a newsletter, and we'll have a section for school climate, and we'll answer about 4 to 5 questions in there, and we'll continue that little spotlight until we finish all the questions. Encourage parents to join the PTO, and I feel like this is an important piece for changing the school climate, because if we get parents involved, and then we can change the student, and then the student can go in and they have a better outlook on school, and they will learn better, and then the teachers won't have to worry about writing them up, because you have the parents and the teachers are together, so therefore the child will do better. Inform the students. Teachers will they will go around, they will really just concentrate on the discipline policy with the kids. I know it'll probably take a lot of time, but I think it's worth it, because we're trying to change the school climate. If they really just stress the importance of discipline policy and following discipline policy, knowing the consequences, I think students will do better. Also, the administration team will go around doing the math and English classes. They will go around and they will stress the importance of school climate. Why is it important? Why should we do this? Why should we do that? And the consequences that will follow. And let them know that we are together, and if you commit this is going to happen to you across the board. You can't go, well, I want to send me the principal so-and-so because he won't do that. No, across the board, with any infraction you commit, this is what's going to happen to you. And I feel that it would be better, because now the teachers, they're hearing from the parents, the teachers, and now they're hearing from the administrative team. I think that's definitely changed school climate.
Mr. Malachi, Miss Julia Malachi said, please come to the cafeteria.
Follow up.
Thank you.
What we will do is follow up. How we will follow up, we will have the administrator will review how the plan is working. Talk with teachers, just randomly, just pull a couple of teachers, just ask them how you think the discipline policy is going, how you think the students are liking it, how do you feel about it? Parents, just parents come out, football games or whatever setting, just ask them how you think the discipline policy is going. They come out just for any other setting, they just come out, just ask them how you think the discipline policy is going. Students, just poll a couple of kids, just ask them how you think it's going. Of course, they probably won't like it, but if they don't like it, it's probably better for the school, because if they are liking it, that means it's not probably following properly. But if they don't like it, that means it's too strict. That's probably good. But you still want to have a balance, so they will still like school as well. And last but not least, the administrator will check the discipline policy, check the discipline plan, to make sure that the administrators are following the discipline plan that we have set up, to make sure that if any infraction that have occurred, that they are following it and giving each other, and we're still consistent. And we also relaying that to the teachers, letting them know that, okay, little Johnny did this, this is what happened to him. So we just want to make sure that the teachers know everything, the parents know, and I feel like if the community know as a whole what's going on in the school, then the school climate will change. Thank you.